The valedictorian of the class of 1983 has honored CBA in general excellence and many other ways. I'm pleased to introduce the class valedictorian, Stephen R. Hayes.
Your Excellency Bishop Harrison, Brother Robert Carnegie, Principal, Reverend Fathers and Reverend Brothers, members of the faculty, alumni of the Golden Jubilee Class of 1933, members of the Board of Trustees, distinguished guests, beloved parents and relatives, friends, and fellow graduates. Welcome once again to the 83rd commencement exercises of Christian Brothers Academy. In considering both the past that has gone before us and the future that lies ahead, it is readily apparent that we, the class of 1983, owe much and to many people. Our first duty is one of gratitude and appreciation toward those who have worked to bring us together here tonight. To our teachers, our school, our community, and most especially our families, is due the recognition for having achieved and for having encouraged achievement. For the immeasurable help you have afforded us, we thank you. It is our fond hope that in the accomplishments honored here tonight and in those yet to come, we may return many-fold the time and effort you have first of all invested in us. Tonight is notable for a number of reasons, including the graduation ceremony toward which so many have worked for the past several years. Among the class of 1983 are several individuals who have managed to survive not only 4 years at CBA, but 6, being the first to have had the opportunity to fully attend both middle school and high school under the Christian Brothers here in Syracuse. On this festive occasion, we also call to mind those who are not with us here tonight, and we particularly remember one among us tragically separated from his family and friends. We honor the memory of John V. Davies. Tonight also marks the anniversary of the Allied invasion of Fortress Europe almost 4 decades ago. We would do well to remember those who lived and died in the effort, and to remember the sacrifices of all those who have gone before us in upholding principles and ideals. Be now ours the torch to hold it high. Graduation is, by time-honored tradition, an occasion for celebration, and we, the class of 1983, indeed have much for which to be thankful. The 4 years of our high school career are now finally over. We have concluded one phase of our relationship with CBA and with the Christian Brothers, and we look to new opportunities and challenges in future endeavors. We have invested much time and effort both in the classroom and beyond, and each in his own way has achieved the measure of personal success. We have, hopefully, gained both in knowledge and in the wisdom to use it for the common good, seeking to preserve and uphold the ideals upon which Christian Brothers Academy is founded as an educational institution. Perhaps most importantly, we have been charged with the future of our generation and with the course of those to follow. We have been offered both knowledge and the responsibility to use it, and we have been challenged to nurture the hope of a promising future. We would do well to remember, in the midst of the festivities and celebrations surrounding graduation, that our duty is not one to be taken lightly, and that we cannot afford, both for our sake and for that of the world, to lose sight of our goals or the ideals that keep them alive. In looking beyond graduation, the due sense of accomplishment and achievement is frequently partner to feelings of uncertainty and even fear, emotions which are often overlooked in the exuberance of commencement. We face the future, and it is difficult to do so without some measure of doubt and concern. Having finished high school, we prepare for the new experience of college and higher education. Beyond these immediate plans lie our careers, and the ultimate success or failure we fashion with our lives. It is perhaps more than anything the fear of such failure which has motivated us in the past, and that now gives us cause to question our future. The pressure to achieve, to live up to our frequently mentioned full potential, to make something of ourselves, and to make a difference. This pressure looms as threatening when allowed to overrun and overrule our lives, yet serves as a useful instrument of motivation and inspiration when channeled appropriately. The promotion of this latter ability, to direct our energies in the most productive and rewarding directions, has indeed served as the prevailing and driving force behind our experience at CBA, and offers the potential for a life of meaning and significance. It would be impossible to deny that Christian Brothers Academy has exerted a positive influence on our lives, or that our experience here has been a productive one. Certainly there have been actions with which we have not agreed, decisions we have not favored, policies of which we have not approved. It is the prerogative of youth, however, to question and to challenge, and as individuals we have been enriched by our contact with CBA. Transcripts and college acceptances attest to the quality of the education we have received, and the class of 1983 has indeed worked to uphold the long-standing reputation of our school. Beyond the classroom, we have met the challenges and opportunities put forward in the larger CBA community and in its environment. We have learned from the experience, and we are grateful. In preparing to face our futures, we would do well to remember the lessons we have learned here at CBA, not merely the facts and figures, but the thoughts and ideas behind them as well. In meeting the challenges of life, strive for excellence, avoiding a comfortable yet unproductive mediocrity. Cherish an open mind of perception and insight, upholding personal ideals while always respecting those of others. Be ready to accept the difficulties of life along with the rewards, considerate in success and gracious in defeat. Be mindful of the particular qualities which have made CBA what it is and what it represents. Remember the values of a Christian education and their practical application in daily life. Make the most of this life and the most of what has been begun here at CBA. It is my final duty as valedictorian to bid a fond farewell to the Christian Brothers Academy class of 1983 and to the people who have worked to make this commencement possible. While rightly proud and understandably relieved to have finally reached the conclusion of our high school careers, we are likewise somewhat uncertain and even wary of what our futures hold. In the book of life, we have barely finished the introduction. The text and the meaning we impart to it lie ahead, and to us falls the responsibility to make use of the opportunities and talents we have just begun to explore. Recalling the past we leave behind, and the future toward which we aspire, we strive for truth. Farewell, and fare thee well, and bear in mind that in your quest, cognoscetis veritatem, et veritas vos liberavit. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Thank you.